Hi guys, Jessica here. I'm here to do a reading or a book tag. I believe I heard that this was started by Ryan Reads Books. Not familiar with that channel. I'm going to check it out. I watched it on Dylan's channel, DM Friend 26. If you don't subscribe to Dylan, you definitely should. So hi Dylan. Here is the questions I'm going to do, and then I will take some people at the end. So the first question is, what one book from your collection would you keep if all the rest had to be thrown out or taken away? Now this is really, really, really hard for me, because just looking back at my collection, wow. I think if it came down to what's on my bookshelf, it wouldn't be a young adult book. It would actually be a sentimental book. And it's called the Detroit Almanac, and it's exactly what it sounds like. It's an almanac of Detroit and the Metro Detroit area. It was a gift. It was actually, I was given money, and then I purchased it, and this was like, I think I was 13. I wanted this book so bad. I don't know if you guys understand, like, you know when you want something so bad and when you get it you're just so excited that you kind of read little bits at a time and savor it. I was just so fascinated to learn about the town that I grew up in and such, and I still have it. I do want to reread it. I think it's really fun. I'm into stuff like that, and because it's sentimental to me, it's about being home. And my parents helped me get the book, and I had been wanting it for so long. The local newspaper put it out, the Free Press, and it was just a collaboration of everything that means home to me, the Detroit Almanac. So that's my answer. Now, in general, I would say either any Kate Tiernan book or the Wicked bind-ups, my favorite books of all time. The next one is, each time you read, do you like to have something to munch on and a drink next to you? Not necessarily to eat, but I usually have something to drink next to me nearly all the time. I'm surprised I don't have one right now. So next is love of books. When did it start, and what was one of the first books that you read? My love of books started when I was very young. My mom read to me while I was in the womb. I learned how to read when I was 2.5 years old, which is crazy. Nap time for me was a stack full of books, and that was the only thing that would keep me quiet. I didn't want to sleep, so my mom gave me a stack of books, and I read 10 to 12 books a day. That's why my love of books has continued for so long. One of the first books I read is probably like I'll Love You Forever, Eric Carly books, Strawberry Shortcake, Popples, Care Bears. Everything was out then. I was born in 85, so probably any kind of books like that, or like those readers, Dick and Jane readers, like See Spot Run, stuff like that. Probably my phone, I don't know why it's going off so much right now. I'm so sorry. It's really starting to annoy me, actually. One book you would never go back and reread ever. It's kind of hard for me, because there are a lot of books that I haven't got through that I didn't like. So I don't think there's any book that I actually completed that I wouldn't read because I wouldn't have read it in the first place. Next thing is, would I rather have a very romantic book or very full of action? Definitely action. Those are the kind of things that keeps you reading, keeps you hooked, and keeps you just turning page to page. End of the book. Do you want a cliffhanger or no? I love reading series, so I don't mind having a cliffhanger at the end of the book, which usually means that you're going to have a sequel. Big books or small books? Big books. I love reading big books. Big bind-ups, big volumes. I just love it. I just devour them. Only one genre or a mixture? Definitely, if you've been a subscriber to me for a while, you know that I do read a mixture. I do read a lot of young adult, and I do read a lot of nonfiction, and I do read some chick lit and adult fiction. Olden day books, present day, or future? I definitely tend to keep, to read present day, but I do like to read books that are set in the flapper era, like Vixen, by Gillian Larkin. I did like reading the Libra series. That was like back in the day. Books like that. I do like that, but for the most part, I don't like dystopian novels. Katniss or Hermione? I couldn't get through the Hunger Games. I think I might be the only person in the world that doesn't like it. I really couldn't. I got more than halfway through the book and I couldn't finish it. I don't like it. So definitely Hermione. And lastly, standalone or series. Like I said, I'd rather read a series. I love reading series, just because I'm not somebody that can just give up on characters